The training arena hummed with low-frequency vibrations as Captain Vale prepared her squad for the morning exercises. The Human Alliance had established joint training facilities across 12 species territories, and today's session would test combat readiness between humans and their Rikstar allies. Commander Drak, a towering Rikstar with plates of natural armor and 4 muscular arms, approached the formation. His people stood 3 meters tall on average, their physiology designed for heavy combat operations on high-gravity worlds. The humans looked diminutive in comparison, their average height barely reaching the alien commander's chest. Today's exercise will determine combat compatibility, Drak announced, his voice reverberating through the arena. Each species brings unique strengths. We must learn to fight as one. The cadets organized into mixed pairs. Human Cadet Alex paired with Rikstar Cadet Brin, while Human Cadet Maya joined with Rikstar Cadet Thex. The atmosphere buzzed with nervous energy as species that had only recently become allies prepared to test their combined abilities. Without warning, Drak stepped forward and backhanded Alex with tremendous force. The impact sent the human cadet flying across the arena, his small frame unable to withstand the casual blow from the massive alien. Before anyone could process what had occurred, Maya reacted. Her response defied the laws of physics as understood by every non-human in the facility. She moved like liquid lightning, closing the distance between herself and Drak in a heartbeat. Her shoulder connected with the commander's center mass, and suddenly, 300 kilograms of armored alien found itself airborne. Drak crashed into the far wall with a sound like thunder, leaving a crater in the reinforced metal. The arena fell silent except for the hum of machinery and the soft groan of bent metal. Maya stood where Drak had been, her chest rising and falling with controlled breaths. She examined her hands as if surprised by her own strength, then rushed to Alex's side. "You all right?" she asked, helping him sit up. Alex coughed, rubbing his jaw. "Been better. Did you just—" "I'm not sure what I did," Maya admitted, glancing toward the wall where Drak slowly extracted himself from the crater. The other cadets maintained their positions, confusion written across every face, human and alien alike. Training scenarios included expected responses, but this fell outside all parameters. Professor Jin, the human instructor overseeing the session, stepped forward. "Stand down, all cadets. Commander Drak, are you injured?" The massive alien shook his head, dislodging small pieces of debris. "Minor damage only, but this requires explanation." He pointed at Maya. "Your species lacks the muscle density for such impact. The mathematics are impossible." "Nothing's impossible when your squad mate's in danger," Maya replied simply. Dr. Rez, the facility's xenobiologist, rushed in with her scanning equipment. As she took readings from Maya, her expression shifted from skepticism to wonder. Extraordinary. Her adrenal response created a localized field effect. It's not just strength. She temporarily altered her molecular cohesion, making her body denser and more resistant to physics as we understand them. "You're saying humans can defy natural law?" Drak asked, his forearms crossing skeptically. "No," Dr. Rez corrected. "I'm saying humans, when properly motivated, can push biological boundaries beyond what our models predict. It's not magic. It's evolution's emergency protocol." Captain Vale stepped into the center of the arena. "This incident demonstrates why human integration remains valuable. We've observed similar responses in combat situations: increased gravitational resistance, enhanced reflexes, temporary invulnerability to radiation, all triggered by extreme circumstances." Drak approached Maya, his expression unreadable. "I struck your ally to test defensive responses. Standard protocol for warrior cultures." "Standard protocol's about to change," Maya interrupted. "You don't hurt my people to prove a point." "Your people?" Thex questioned. "We are all allies now." Maya looked around the arena, meeting the eyes of every cadet present. "My people includes all of you, human or alien. If we're going to fight together, we protect each other, no exceptions." The silence held for several heartbeats before Alex stood, still wobbly but grinning. What she said. One by one, the aliens nodded their acceptance. Bryn, Alex's original partner, stepped forward. The human speaks wisdom. We fight as one or not at all. Professor Jin began downloading data from Dr. Rez's equipment. Commander Drock, I recommend updating training protocols to account for human stress responses. We've documented 47 instances of enhanced performance under duress. Noted, Drock rumbled. However, I maintain my question. How did a species with such physical limitations survive to develop interstellar travel? Maya picked up a training. Wait, examining its mass reading. Same way we always have. We adapted, we innovated, and when push comes to shove, we push back harder than anyone expects. She demonstrated by effortlessly lifting the weight designed for Rick star physiology, a feat that should have required equipment assistance for any human. Drock's people exchanged glances, communicating in their rapid click language. Finally, the commander announced, New protocol. Human cadets no longer follow standard stress tests. Their own protective instincts will create the necessary challenges. The arena buzzed with renewed energy as mixed species teams reformed. This time, the understanding between humans and aliens carried a different quality. Respect earned through action rather than words. As they resumed training, Alex nudged Maya. Think you could teach me that shoulder tackle? She smiled. First rule of combat, protect your squad at all costs. The physics sort themselves out. The session continued, but everyone present understood something fundamental had shifted. Humans weren't just another ally species. They were the unpredictable element that might tip the scales when conventional tactics failed. And in a galaxy full of unknowns, unpredictability had just become humanity's greatest asset.